Welcome to Shine with Claire Perry. I'm so excited to share this yoga and meditation video with you. My friend Melissa invited me to this travel around the world with our new Mixed Fit tribe. So here I am in Sydney, Australia, and I'm going to guide you away across the world. So we're going to do some seated postures, and I want to make sure that you're very comfortable. So if your knees are higher than your hips, it'll be more comfortable for your hips and your low back if you sit up on a blanket. So feel free to grab a blanket, fold it up so it's nice and even, and then allow it to come just underneath your sit bones, not underneath the legs. So you can lift it up and set it underneath. All right. So it takes a minute to settle in, so feel free to find a comfortable space that's nice and quiet, or if there's some relaxing music you want to play, feel free to put it on. Otherwise, just take a moment to ground it, that you can pause the video, replay, or continue on, whatever feels good for you. When you find your comfortable seat, roll your shoulders down your back a couple times, just smooth and slow. And starting to slow it down. And bringing the hands to connect in front of the chest, palm to palm, fingertip to fingertip. Close your eyes. And just taking a moment to simply breathe. Notice your breath. As you sit up nice and tall, allow yourself to settle into your intention for your practice. What is it that you want to focus on today? Maybe it's to simply be mindful of your breath or your body, whatever it is for you. And bowing the chin forward, acknowledging what you set for yourself. Softly blink the eyes open. On your inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. On your exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze down in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach forward, lengthen up through the arms. Exhale, bend down, use your back muscles, use your lats. And 2 more times, go with your breath. Your inhale to lengthen up. Your exhale to draw down. Inhale, reaching forward, gathering the energy of the day. Exhale, pulling it down towards you. And from here, simply bring your hands behind your head. On your inhale, elbows out wide, chest lifts. Exhale, elbows in, round the upper back. Inhale, chest lifts, pulls through, elbows wide. Exhale, ribs in, round the upper back. And again, keep going with your breath. That your breath may be at a different pace than me, and that's wonderful, that's fine. Your breath is unique to you, so you're just moving with your inhale and your exhale. And 2 more times, you can go a little further with pulling the chest through and back, and letting the elbows guide the way. So let the elbows pull you through and in. After your next inhale, relax the arms down by your side. And very gently, drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Lengthen the left arm out. And creating space and lengthen the side of the neck. Then drop the chin, drop the head. Let the back of the hands reach behind you, like you're pressing the wall away behind you. Lengthening the back of the neck, the cervical spine. And very gently, roll your over towards the other side, towards the left, and lengthen the left arm, or the right arm out. More space in the side of the neck. And again, drop the head through center, clasp the hands behind now this time. Use the interwebbing of the fingertips to lengthen down towards the ground to again, stretch out the back of the neck a little further. And 1 more moment here. And then simply release the hands. All right. Reversing the crossing of the legs, just opposite leg in front. And sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down the back. Inhale, reach up through the arms. This time, exhale, twist towards your right. 1 hand behind you, 1 hand softly on the outer thigh. On the inhale, press down through the fingertips, lift the chest a little taller. On your exhale, spiral around the back shoulder just a little further. Inhale. more length into the spine. Exhale, allow the ribs to rotate the upper body. One more cycle of breath. That each inhale you find more length. And allow the exhale to perhaps twist a little further over the shoulder. On your next inhale, come back through center, lift up. Exhale, twisting over to the other side. And continuing on this side now. I love to think of the spine like a spiral staircase, especially in twists. So each inhale, you come up a step. Each exhale, you revolve around a little further. And 2 more rounds of breath here. See where it travels through your body. Finding length and finding space. On your next inhale, come back through center. Reach up. Exhale, folding forward, releasing the torso. So take your time, walk your hands out, and then let the weight of the upper body drape over your lower body. And really let the back of the neck lengthen, let the head drop. Now, if you notice tension around your shoulders or your neck, or even in your mind, that there's a really nice way to just rock the head side to side that'll help you release and let go of tension in the body or the thoughts. And see if you can slow down just a little further here. Maybe tuning back into the breath, that inhale and that exhale. One more full breath here. And then coming up to seated. All right, one more little seated posture here. So working more into the shoulders and the neck. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower your right hand down, lengthen your left side waist. Now with the top arm, inhale, reach the top arm behind you. Exhale, sweep the top arm down towards the bottom hand. Inhale, sweep around and open, broaden across the chest. Exhale, draw in and under. And keep going. Follow the gaze with the fingertips and move through the space. And perhaps you can even feel the fingertips floating through the air as you paint the sky with the breath. Each time perhaps you can go just a little further than you did the time before. Last 2 rounds. On your next inhale, come back up through center, reach back up through the arms. On your exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, lengthen the top arm behind, open through front body. Exhale, sweep it under, open up through the upper back. And again, keep going with your breath. Let it help move through your body. Creating more space each time to reach into. And 2 more rounds. See if you can go just a little slower. Reach perhaps just a little further. Let your next inhale lift you back up through center. And your exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze down between shoulder blades. All right. From here, come on off the blanket. If your knees are extra sensitive, feel free to pad it up underneath your knees. We're going to come onto tabletop all fours. So make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Press down through all 10 toes. We're just going to move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, pull the chest through, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, press through the hands, press through the shins, dome the upper back. Inhale, long spine, pulling forward, lifting up through front body. Exhaling, doming through the back. Inhaling, cow pose, belly drops. Exhaling, cat like a howling cat, rounding the back. And keep going with your breath, just moving with your inhale and your exhale. If you would like to add a little circular motion, feel free to rotate gently into the neck and to the hips. That sometimes our bodies crave a little different variation. That your instincts are good. That if simplicity is what works for you today, or if another choice feels right, you can always explore. Maybe you discover something new that you enjoy, or perhaps you come back to the first variation. Last 2 full rounds of breath here, just moving with your inhale and your exhale. Don't worry about what you look like, just care about how it feels in your body. From here, coming back to that tabletop shape. We're going to move with the breath with the arms now. On your inhale, reach your right arm open. Exhale, sweep it underneath your body. And softly set the head down so that your head is resting and you're on the outer right shoulder. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, you can press into your left hand a little bit more, allowing that spiraling sensation. One more moment here. Really let the head relax, the jaw soften. And the space in between the eyebrows to be relaxed. And following your breath, on your next inhale, reach that right arm back through and open. Exhale, setting it down. Other side. Inhale, left arm spirals open through the chest. Exhale, sweep it underneath, thread the needle. And letting the head go. Again, pressing down through the right hand now, so you can perhaps allow that to be a tool to ease into the back of the left shoulder a little more. And last 2 rounds of breath here. And let your next inhale sweep you back through and open. And exhale, set down. And coming into child's pose. And set your knees off of the blanket. If you have extra tight knees in the backs of the legs, feel free to use a blanket behind the knees. I'm going to bring the knees out wide, drop the hips back towards the heels. So really stretch through the arms, active child's pose, extending through Utthita Balasana. And use the press of the hands, almost like you're stretching out your mat to drive your hips back. And take your time, walk your hands over to the right and press your hips to the left, just finding lateral space through the left side waist. And breathing into the left side body. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe the left hand goes on top of the right. Smooth breath here. And walking your hands gently over to the other side. Fingertips to the left, hips to the right. And stretching in through the right side body, between each of the ribs, the intercostal muscles to stretch. And again, if it served you on the other side, adding that layer, walking the right hand on top of the left, feel free. Last 2 breaths on this side. And walking the hands back through center. And removing the blanket from underneath. You can set it out of your way. And we're going to make our way onto our bellies. So coming into Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, not out wide to the side, and not crunching up around the neck. You want to make sure that they're directly underneath and you're pressing down through the forearms. We're going to take some very gentle neck stretches here. So press down into the arms, very gently. Turn your head over your right shoulder. And press your left forearm down more. Again, lengthen to the side of the neck. And drop the head through center, let the back of the neck lengthen. Then use your inhale like you're pulling your chest through, lifting up your chin, your forehead in line with the rest of the spine. And very gently, other way. Turn over your left shoulder. Press the right forearm downward. And then drop the chin, let the back of the neck lengthen. Let it go. Let go of anything you need to let go. And then using the breath, inhale, pull your chest through like you're dragging your mat towards you. Option to stay here. If you want to get a little front of quad stretch and another shoulder opener, option is to bend the right knee, perhaps reaching behind to grab hold of the ankle. If it doesn't meet there today, that's fine. You can stay in Sphinx. Otherwise, you can start to use the strength of the arm to drive the ankle bone in close towards the seat and press the front of the hip bone into the mat and stretching out the front of the quad. Now, reversing the direction, you're going to use the strength of the leg now to push in the arm to open up the front of the shoulder. And keep kicking, keep lifting. One more moment here. Very softly releasing. Other side. Bending the left knee, drawing it in nice and close. Using the strength of the arm. You got it. And then press the quad, press the thigh bone into the ground. And then reverse direction. Kick, 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 kick into the hand. Open up through the front of the shoulder. Find a lift. And then slowly releasing. All right. Walking the hands back in line with the chest. We're just going to take a couple baby cobra bhujangasana. So legs stay pressing down. Press through the tops of the feet, active legs. Hug the elbows in tight. Bring the hands in line with the chest. On your inhale, press down through the hands, baby cobra. On your exhale, lower down. Just a couple times. Inhale, press down to lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last 2 times with your breath, moving with your inhale and your exhale. Last one, we're going to add on to inhale, lift up. Just using your back core body, maybe the hands float just up off your mat just for a little bit. One more moment here to find length through the back of the neck, chin slightly tucked. And then slowly lower all the way down. Bringing the hands in line with the chest, transfer through your knees to come back to child's pose. This time a little bit different. We're going to keep the knees together and we're going to reach the arms forward. We're going to take a little stretch for the upper thoracic back. So from here, just simply bend the elbows and plant your hands on your upper back like you're giving your neck a massage. The more that you wiggle the elbows in closer towards you, the more stretch you get in sensation around the triceps as well. And soften the head, let the head just hang in between the gateway of the arms. Easing into the sweetness of your breath. The last 2 rounds of breath here. And slowly reaching the arms back forward, making your way back to seated. So we're just going to do 2 more final seated postures, and then we'll make our way down for a gentle meditation. So first one, we're going to work through the hips. Bring the bottom of the feet to touch. Grab hold of the tops of the ankles. On your inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the body forward. I want you to think about length before you release down. So each inhale, allow more length through your spine, tailbone through crown of head. Allow the exhale to soften around the shoulders. Let the head go a little more. Again, inhale, more length into the body. Exhale, release a little further. That yoga is this beautiful blend of effort and ease. You effort in the right direction, and then you ease into it. And 4 more long breaths here. That you may notice sensation of stretch, and that's a wonderful thing. And that you don't have to put any emotion to it. It's not good or bad, what's tight or what's open. It's just what it is. And 1 more full breath here. And drawing in your belly, slowly sitting up tall. Take your time, bring your legs out in front. So reaching through your heels, flexing through your feet, long straight legs. On your inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, fold forward halfway and pause. Pause to lengthen from tailbone through crown of head. Get really long in the spine. When there's nowhere left to go reaching forward, then just softly set the arms down. Now on your inhale, can you pull your chest closer towards your toes? Think about the center of your sternum guiding you forward. One more moment here again. Allow all the length and space that you can create, and then ease into it a little deeper. You can soften your edges. And remember that if you feel the tension in the shoulders or the neck or the jaw or the thoughts, you can just simply rock side to side to let it go. And keep going with the breath. Inhale, length. Exhale to soften. Last 2 breaths here. Drawing in the belly, slowly sitting up nice and tall. All right, we're gonna make our way onto our backs. So take your time. I like to make sure that there is plenty of room behind, and we'll do a very gentle roll down. So sitting up nice and tall, arms out in front. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down and underneath. Very, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, make your way onto your back. Make it. Reach through the arms, reach through the legs, extend through the body. And take your time to relax the arms down by your side. And palms face up. Walk the shoulders down. And let the feet release out wide to the side. And we're just going to very slowly tune back into the importance of the breath. That it's the easiest way to stay present is to simply listen to your inhale and exhale. It's totally natural for the mind to want to wander and may want to live in the past or jet ahead to the future. That you may see thoughts trickle by, but let them pass. Come back to the now at any point, just simply by listening to your breath. And very gently going to start to create some tension and release all the way through the body. And starting from the feet, point through the toes, reach through the toes, the feet to extend, and then flex the feet. And one more time, point, reach, extend like your whole leg could get a little longer. And flex the toes back towards the face, spread the toes out wide. And simply relax the feet out wide to just completely let go. And start to tense through the muscles in the quads and the glutes. And then slowly relax, soften. And one more time, clench, tighten. You might even feel the buttocks muscles lift the glutes up, the hips to lift a little bit, and then very gently start to release. And you can even rock a little side to side to see if there's any more tension you can relax. No tightening of the muscles anymore there. Moving your way up the body, and just notice the abdominals, see if you can draw them in. Then relax the belly to soften. And one more time, engaging through the abdominals. And then simply relaxing. And working your way up to your shoulders, bring the shoulders up a little higher by the ears. And then one by one, walk the shoulder blades down your back. Broaden across the chest. Spread through the fingertips, extend past the fingertips. Then clench the fists nice and tight. One more time, open the fingertips, big, 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 expand them. And then softly just let the fingertips curl in gently. Gently rock the head side to side, massage the back of the neck. And then slow it down. One last tighten and release. Tighten through the facial muscles. Get the nose to crunch up. Get the eyes to close in tight. Get the lips to close in tight. Then expand across the eyebrows, across the jaw. Soften the space in between the teeth. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just taking a moment to completely release all the muscles, all the tension in the body. And feel free to stay here as long as you like. That you're simply receiving the benefits. If you want to stay here longer, feel free to stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to slowly transition, bend your knees one at a time. Hug your knees in close towards you and rock side to side. Very gently make your way onto one side of your body to just pause for a couple breaths. And taking a moment to just draw back inwards to your intention and the purpose you set for your practice. And using your hands against the ground to ease the body up. Finding a comfortable seat once more. And once you get there, just close your eyes and roll your shoulders down your back. Bringing the hands back to connect in front of the chest in Anjali Mudra, that mudra of intention, of purposefulness. I honor you for finding the time to practice yoga with this video, to commit to you. When we say Namaste, what it means is the light in me honors the divine light in you. And I believe in that. Namaste. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope to connect with you in the future. If you like this video and you know someone that would perhaps receive the benefits from it, feel free to share it. Have a wonderful, wonderful practice. Thank you.